Hello everyone, we are glad to welcome Pierre-Alexis Dumont, CIO of Sycomore Asset Management. Hello Pierre-Alexis, you are going to give an overview of our conviction for 2026.
Hello everyone. Give me the opportunity to share with you a clear, well-argued and pragmatic vision to help you navigate a rapidly changing financial environment. To understand where we are heading, it is essential to look back at the major lessons for the past year. 2025 was marked by extreme sector concentration in the United States. The technology and communication sectors now represent an unprecedented shares of stock indices. This poses a real challenge for diversification and risk management, as performance is captured by just a handful of major players. Another key point, the spread between the 10 years European interbank swap and the bond turned negative, signaling a profound shift in the risk hierarchy. We have entered a new bond market paradigm. Government bonds are no longer synonymous with absolute safety, which forces us to rethink our allocation strategies. With this observation in mind, what are the drivers that will shape 2026? We are constructive for next year. This is based on three pillars. First, the AI supercycle. Artificial intelligence is moving from the exploratory stage to mass implementation, generating record investment and already having tangible effect on growth. Second, accelerating global growth. After a low point at the end of 2025, recovery is underway, supported by stimulus plans in the United States and Europe. Third, monetary easing. Central banks, especially the Fed, are shifting to a more accommodative stance, even though vigilance is still required regarding inflation and debt. These three drivers have a direct impact on rates and credit markets. Let's now see how they translate into opportunities and point of vigilance. The anchoring of short-term rates by central banks will remain crucial in 2026, ensuring a certain stability in the short term. In contrast, long-term rates will be much more sensitive to the inflation risk premium and the level of public deficits, which remain exceptionally high. This context makes the yield curve particularly volatile and uncertain. In this environment, corporate credit stands out for its very strong relative attractiveness. Credit spreads have indeed tightened, but remain at historically interesting levels. Above all, credit fundamentals are solid. Companies have accelerated their deleveraging, are adopting prudent investment policies, and show a strong capacity to absorb financial needs, especially those linked to the rise of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is indeed at the heart of current transformations. Let's see how it is shaping investment and productivity. The rise of artificial intelligence is no longer limited to massive investment by tech giants. For AI to have a real impact on growth and productivity, it is now crucial for it to spread widely throughout the real economy, beyond the historical players. We are witnessing a new phase where AI is penetrating all layers of industries and services, profoundly transforming the entire value chain. Data centers, energy networks, logistics, semiconductors, with a real industrial boom for these companies. The next step is also large-scale adoption and the emergence of new winners, especially among companies able to integrate AI into their daily operation and business models. In this respect, Europe stands out. While the continent may have seen late on initial investment, it now shows a rapid adoption dynamic. 14% of companies with more than 10 people already use AI compared to only 8% in the United States. This puts Europe in a favorable position to benefit from future productivity gains, provided by this transformation is supported and the right players are identified. It is this diffusion of AI serving the real economy that will be the true driver of performance in the year to come. However, it will be risky to concentrate an entire portfolio on this single theme. History shows that even the most powerful technological cycles can experience phases of volatility or disappointment. Diversifying investment beyond AI helps reduce risk, captures other opportunities, and build a more resilient allocation in the face of uncertainty. In this respect, Europe is very attractive and could well surprise in 2026. Indeed, Europe is going through a paradoxical period. While most investors seem to have lost confidence in the continent's potential, the facts show a very different dynamics. Few believe in it, yet concrete actions are underway, especially in Germany, where the public stimulus plan marks an historic turning point after years of waiting. This return of public investment, which has even tripled since 2015, is beginning to bear fruit. The economic growth gap between the United States and Europe should continue to narrow, which is not yet fully anticipated by the market, with relative valuation remaining particularly attractive. But what really makes Europe interesting is the presence of many completely overlooked segments. Small and mid caps have a risk premium at its highest in 10 years and significant catch-up potential. Moreover, the European market is full of leaders highly exposed to attractive secular trends such as technological sovereignty, defense, or applied AI. Betting on Europe today means investing where no one is looking, with the possibility of benefiting from a catch-up effect and a gradual revaluation of assets. In today's environment, we need to go further. It is essential to rethink investment diversification. Traditional diversification by sector or geographic area is showing its limits. Thematic diversification stands out as a much more effective approach. It allows us to go beyond classic classification and identify more granular, more differentiating performance drivers with specific dynamics, often independent of sectors and geographic cycles. It seems as the own catalyst and risk. By identifying them in advance through a thematic roadmap, we can build resilient and high-performing portfolio and adapt positioning more effectively as the context evolves. To conclude, remember these three messages. 1. AI must spread widely to generate real productivity gains and justify current investor expectations. 2. Europe offers positive asymmetry potential with attractive valuation and overlooked segments. 3. Credit remains a solid pillar, able to absorb the financing needs of tomorrow's economy. Thank you for listening, and see you soon.